going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here with another Discord cricket memes episode number 210 or 211. I did an episode yesterday on Thursday, and we are here with another back-to-back cricket memes episode here on this Friday. So firstly, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, leave a like and comment down below. YouTube stuff, cricket stuff, algorithm stuff. All right, we're going to jump straight into this one. Get your pet lizard, get your snacks, get whatever, and we're going to hop straight into it. I didn't know if I was even going to have a video today, but because day one was yesterday of the third test match, there was so much interesting stuff to come out of it, I had to. So we are here, and let's get into it. Are these the signals? So Rohit Sharma obviously will be captaining the T20 World Cup, and then you've got the man Johns, who, you know, he knows a lot of people in high positions, we would assume. So he probably knows more information than probably most of us, right? And he says this means high chances of Rohit leading 3 more ICC tournaments. The T20 World Cup this year, the Champions Trophy next year, and then the World Test Championship in 2025. But India would have to make the final of the WTC for that to be the case. But so what do you guys think about that? I mean, I probably like it. I still think he's probably the right leader for the job in those. I mean, obviously T20 cricket, do we assume that Hardik Pandya then takes the captaincy after the World Cup? Maybe in T20? I don't know. Jay Shah not holding back. Ishan Kishan is a young player. That's a good IQ there, Jay. We don't need to single him out. This applies to everyone, including those under contract and ones being targeted too. All players must participate in domestic cricket. And I couldn't have said it better myself, Mr. J. Well said, very true. Ishan Kishan, pull on the whites, mate, and go play some fucking Ranji Trophy, all right? We don't care about you getting ready for the IPL, because with all due respect, you're a talented cricketer who is more than just a T20 player. Ishan is so young, so talented, and can do it in, I want to say, at least 2 of the 3 formats, maybe Test cricket one day. Like, don't ruin your future opportunities just to be an IPL player. It's just, no one wants to see that just for his career. He has so much potential to do everything, not just T20. What a comeback. Australia were 3 wickets down, of course, stumps after day one in the other test match that's going on, Australia v South Africa at the Wacker. Which firstly, it's good to see cricket played at the Wacker again, which is awesome. Australia bowls out South Africa for 76 in the first innings, absolute carnage. And then Australia were 3 for like 20 in the first innings, and it was looking like the test match might finish in a day. So they've done well to resurrect. Elisa Healy out for 99, so that was a little bit unfortunate, but a good building block right there. And as you can see here, Mitchell Starc's high score, 99. Elisa Healy's high score, 99. So now they've got, it's a couple goals. It's pretty cute. Wasn't Mitchell Starc's against India as well, I think? Or England? Yeah, he actually used to be a really quality batsman early in his career, did Mitchell Starc, and then he kind of just faded away with the bat. But he still can hold the stick, but he's not as good as he used to be with the old stick in hand. Another coincidence, only man to score 99 in their 9th test match, Mitchell Starc. Only woman to score 99 in their 9th test match, Elisa Healy. Is this true? There's plenty of 9s. There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of stuff. And they both kookaburra bats. That's what you love to see right there. It's pretty cute, man. That's what you want, your couple goals. And, I like it and I respect it, because neither of them want to have the advantage in the relationship. They both want to be equal. And that's, it's inspirational, to be honest. Good morning from the home of cricket. They let our trumpeter in for some reason. What's that mean? What's this mean? Do they mean this here? Is that what they're talking about? I don't know. I don't know, man. The Barmy Army, they just be saying stuff. just random stuff, so I don't really know half the time. Will we see more in the next 2 test matches? Ooh, 3 or more debutantes in a home series. So, wow. So this is at the top of the list now. Well, alongside every other one. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Shikhar Dhawan, Rahane, Varun Aaron, okay, in 2011. Piyush Chawla in 2006. That's cool. Okay, some pretty cool names on here, actually. 3 debutantes in a series is quite exceptional. How many did India have when they won the Border Gavaskar Trophy in Australia? I remember them. I think they might have been 2 or 3 there as well. When you make your father proud, man. This is some of the best scenes from not just yesterday, but bloody cricket, man. This is what it's all about. The family, they are on the journey with you just as much as you. You know, like taking you to these cricket games when you were younger, letting you train. And obviously Sarfaraz's dad has been one of the biggest influences on his life. So you're seeing that emotion yesterday, man. And hey, man, I think we all kind of got a bit, not emotional, but a little bit, you know, like, you know, happy for him. Like, this is why, you know, we root for these sort of guys to get these opportunities. And hey, man, it's awesome. I love it for him. It's so good. Rohit said, I will take care of your son. Don't worry. And that he did. You could tell how much this moment meant to Rohit as well, because when Sarfaraz got run out, the man Rohit Sharma was throwing his hat into the ground. He was not happy. So I don't think anyone was really happy. But what an innings it was to start. So good. Cricket is everyone's game. Nice. It's a good message to send, man. Of course, we know Sarfaraz has been picked on, you know, by the selectors. There's no lying by that for his weight and his overall physique. Sometimes physique just means nothing in cricket, especially because we've seen some of the most legendary cricketers have a little bit of extra weight, but they're still some of the greats and it never matters. So, yeah, the amount of times that he was obviously disregarded for selection was a joke, and it's so good to see him a part of it now because he plays spin so well. A Kohli fan? Oh, is that Kohli's like jacket, is it? Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. No way. Joe Root on this Indian tour. Overs bowled 64. Runs scored 52. The man Alan DeGeneres, I don't know what he's up to, but he needs to score some runs. Man was in a hurry to go to Valentine's Day. The man said, hold on, I'm out of here. I just got a message from Sarah. She says, hold on. Is it Valentine's Day today or tomorrow? What are you doing, Patadar? How RCB fans see him, how he actually performed. Yeah, look, I did just do a review on the first day, so if you haven't, that should be up before this memes episode. Go check that out, and my thoughts. And I did speak about Patadar a little bit. Just looks a little bit uneasy at the crease. He doesn't look confident. He looks nervous. That's what it is to me. Jaiswal, Gill, and then Patadar. Our expectations for you were low, but goodness me, you've done worse than we could imagine. The new ball spell by Wood, yeah, and you're going to see that reverse swing starting to come into play as well. That man Bumrah is going to use that to his advantage. Man playing for his country, leaving his ego behind on the short balls to score a well-deserved ton, yeah. That is true. You know, we do see Rohit get baited in by the short ball very early, and usually he smacks it for 6, but sometimes he gets caught out on the rope. So to not get baited into all of those short balls from Mark Wood, Jimmy Anderson, smart. And what he needed to do, that too in the third match, a wicketless session for the first time in this series. And that was because of the partnership between Hitman and Jadu. So, you know, obviously Jadeja's getting a lot of backlash at the moment for running Sarfaraz out, but you got to congratulate Watt and that partnership at what Jadeja's done, getting his own century too. 11th Test 100 for Rohit Sharma. His 9th in India and his 3rd Test 100 against England. Oh yeah, we love that. We love that. And I reckon Rohit's got another 2 to 3 centuries in him this series. Like, I can easily see Rohit smashing around another 100 in the second innings even then. So I think he's just going to take so much more confidence from this as well. Like, you know, even though he's older, he, you know, still got new things to learn and remember, right? We got the man Jeffrey. What's Jeffrey said? Their captain Rowett is nearly 37 and past his best. He makes pretty cameos. We do remember him saying this after the first game, and now, cop that, Jeffrey, cop that. All right, go back into the retirement home, brother. It's time to give it up. All right. Sorry, Jeff. You're a good bloke. All right, I didn't mean that. But look, just calm down, would you, Jeff? All right, calm down. Oldest Indian captain to score a century. Hitman, okay. Really? The oldest Indian captain ever to score a test century. That's a pretty good achievement. The oldest Indian captain to score a century in T20s. And then the same thing goes for ODIs. Okay. That's a pretty cool statistic to have. I'm not going to lie. Like, finishing your career and saying that you were the oldest captain and scored a century in all those formats. I love that. That's a good stat to have. Well, you know, we love stats over here, so that's a good one to have. He restricted himself. Man tried his best to play the short balls in control for almost 200 deliveries. Of course, look, caught out at the end with, you know, a short ball, tried to pull it, but nonetheless, played exceptionally and gave his team something. The race keeps getting closer for number one. Is this centuries? So obviously Virat Kohli, 80. I have a feeling no one's going to catch him, so we can just, Kohli is going to be number one. David Warner, 49. How many does he have left in him in T20s? Rowett, he still plays every format. Joe Root, Test cricket. Kane still plays pretty much every format. Does he play T20s? I don't think Kane really plays many T20s now, does he? He's still with the Gujarat Titans, but I don't remember him playing much T20s recently. And then Steve Smith, 44. So, yeah, I'd love to see Steve Smudgy Boy find himself a nice century soon. The pat on the back? Yes, man. Love all of this. And what I also love about Sarfaraz, look at the logo on the bat, the Puma. It's one of those old retro stickers. And if you have a look closer, half of the sticker is like ripped off. That's humbleness. The man has literally pulled out the bat that he's been using for the last 3 years in his kit bag. He didn't get supplied, a whole bunch of 10 bats or, a whole big brand or something. It's just his humble beginnings and he's still using it. And I love that. That's I did notice that yesterday and I'm like, much more respect as well. Like, I love that. The England fan reaction. They're like, oh, blimey, where did this young chap come from? Oh, my goodness. He doesn't look like a cricketer. Is this guy, what's he doing? Okay, I thought he was, I don't know what's going on. He might have been eating some food, but nice one, Sarfaraz. Way to go, mate. And then we got the man Ian Higgins. I've seen Sarfaraz bat for 48 balls in my entire life and desperate to know how the actual F this guy has never played for India before. Yep, absolutely. I feel like we've been saying it on the channel here for the last 5 months, 6 months, 10 months, that this guy is destroying people in domestic cricket and still can't get a shot. So the fact he's in there now, injuries force it, but it's so good, man, to see his father's reaction. A 50 on test debut in just 48 rocks, a strike rate of 104. Years of hard toil in the domestic cricket is paying off, man. So good, making his dad happy. I know that his wife was there as well, which is just wholesome stuff. Man, it's what you want to see, don't you? Like, this is cricket, man. This is why Test cricket is the best format. Like, you just don't get this other stuff in any format. Finally, a guy who performs after crying for justice. Man played spin so crisply. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He just picked it up and you can just see all of those years of domestic first-class cricket facing so many spinners on plenty of dusty pitches, no doubt. He's ready for it. Like, he's ready. He came to bat, Jadu at 84, India were 237 for 4. When he got his 50, Jadu was at 96 and India were at the 300 mark. And I think that was the important thing, that Sarfaraz came to the crease and played his natural game. He didn't go into his shell because it was a test debut like Rajat Patidar has. You know, he's kind of gone into his shell. Sarfaraz said, mate, this is my chance. I'm going to fucking take it. I'm going to play the way I like to. And they needed that at the time, India, because Jadeja was playing pretty slow. So they needed someone to speed it up. Yeah, man, these are fire. I like these. And then you got, who invited Rian Ahmed into the photo? Get out of here. Get out. Come on. Who let that man into the country? No. A caring wife and supportive father? Yes. Random article. All men desiring life are cars, properties, and parties. What men actually desire. Ah, man. It's just a beautiful moment. He gets his 50, his dad, his wife, all there to support him, and you know that it almost means more to them than it does to him. Like, he's doing the job, but they're on that road with him. Like, it's, yeah. Agree with Partiv. I don't think England is interested to play the World Cup final or the World Test Championship final. Why does he say that? I mean, is it because of because they're shit? Is that why? I mean, that's the only explanation I could think of. What was that, Jadu? No! Jadu! What the fuck are you doing? I gave my full explanation on this run out in my match review, but yeah, there's not much that can be said about this. It was disgraceful. It was disgusting. No, look, it was Jadeja, he just got a bit too excited on 99. He thought, look, I'll just tap one through to mid-on. We'll run a quick little single and all is well. All is not well, Jadu, because look at what's happened. Jadeja has called for the single. He is already halfway up the pitch, and then he's halfway up the pitch. So Jadeja then says, all right, hold on. I'm going to go out here. Go back, Sarfaraz. And then he turns around and the stump's out of the ground. So that's nice. It's always nice, isn't it? And then you've got the man Rowett. He just storms that hat into the ground. He probably stood on it a few times too and just said, hey, I'm the captain. If anyone gets to run anyone out, it's me. Yeah, I mean, that's me when I see like a spider or something. I'm like, hold on, man. We're not doing this. First Sarfaraz and then Rowett. Jadeja in the dressing room after stumps, yeah. You've got your answers needed, man. No, he did apologise on Instagram, I seen as well, which he doesn't need to apologise. It is a game at the end of the day. They're a team. They're brothers. It's upsetting, but shit happens, eh? Like, it's cricket at the end of the day. Jeez. Jadeja in this series, first test, he ran out Ashwin. Second test, the second innings of the first test, got run out himself. Third test, first innings, he runs Sarfaraz out. So who will be next? Who will be the next victim? Comment down below. That sounds a bit weird, victim. I mean, like, teammate that gets run out. That's better. Man just keeps... Jadeja has now pissed off two fathers. No, that is crazy to say, but not factually incorrect by the sounds of it. He's definitely upset Sarfaraz's father, I tell you that. He's not going to support Jadeja ever again. He's pissed. He's not happy. Oh, it's all fun and games, isn't it? Anil Kumble was run out on his test debut at Old Trafford in 1990. Sarfaraz, who was awarded his first test cap by Anil Kumble this morning, also run out on his test debut. Kumble was quite good. He was very good, but with the ball. So... that's actually a weird one. Usually they present the cap. Usually someone presents the cap who plays a similar position, like Brett Lee presented, a young Australian fast bowler their cap, or, Ricky Ponting to David Warner sort of stuff, batsman. But they've got the spinner giving it to the middle order batsman. You don't see this very often. You almost could have had Mukesh Kumar present the cap. Leaving it all aside, a great 100. Yeah, facts. No, absolutely. We spoke about this on my match review, but just superb. Someone had to stand up as well after Rowett. That partnership with Rowett, someone had to stand up alongside him. So, A great knock. And still going. So how much can he push India to? I mean, they're in a great position going into the second day now, so plenty to go. Your face when you know you got the 100, but at a very cost. Ugh, yikes. No. Oh, it was so tense and it was so awkward when he brought up the 100. Like, I was so excited to see him get his 100. Sarfaraz at the other end, he's going magically. And then, I don't know what happened. Like, Jadeja, did you not see the fielder there, man? He just hit it straight to him and said, get me through. Come on, let's go. No, there's no run there, man. There's no run there. So here we go. We got make a test ton and end the day quietly. Run Sarfaraz out and make everyone forget about your terrific knock. Jadeja, put on the drift, straight through. Yikes, not good. But you know what? As long as Sarfaraz gets to bat in the second innings, then we'll all be okay, I think. Rank all three. In your preference, I mean, based on... I'm going to have Rohit Sharma's knock number 1 because I just think the way the game was unfolding, 3 for 30, wickets tumbling everywhere, the captain stood up when they needed it. So Rohit, Jadu, and then Sarfaraz. Look, I think the 100 still outweighs a 60, but like what we've seen from Sarfaraz on debut is enough to keep you very, very happy and excited. So... there was also a shot that Sarfaraz hit early in his innings where he kind of like skipped down the crease a few steps and just lifted it over the bowler's head for 6 or 4. I think it was a 1 bounce 4, but that made me feel away. Jadeja came in at 33 for 3, scores a century at 444 in his 333rd international match. Overall, this is the 4th... Bro, there are so many numbers. This is the 4,444th century in Test history. There's a lot to take in about that. You guys know me with numbers. I get a bit confused sometimes, so there's a lot of stuff happening there. But it does seem like 3 for 33. Yeah, look, there's a lot going on. Jadu joins the elite list. 3,000 runs and 250 wickets in tests for Team India. Kapil Dev, Ravi Ashwin and Ravi Jadeja. Arguably 3 of the modern day, all-round greats ever. So, yeah, no, I love that. Obviously, Ashwin as well. He's got a lot of runs for someone who usually bats at 8 or 9. Flat wicket, 5 wickets in hand. How much should India be eyeing off? Look, at stumps, you've got to look for 450 here. Like, that should be the aim. Anything 400 plus, but 450, you'd love that. 450 plus, please. Even 500, 600, 700, bat England out of the game for all I care. Just get them out of there. Both got run out on their debut match. Yeah, the message is clear. Dhoni gets run out on his debut. Sarfaraz, who is also a wicket keeper, don't forget, run out. So all that tells me is that he will be one of the greatest players of all time. That's enough said. Oh, and here we go. This is what Jadeja apologised on his Instagram, saying, feeling bad for Sarfaraz. It was my wrong call. Well played. You know what would have added to this touch? If Jadeja then posted a photo of him doing the sword celebration. That would have added to the touch nicely. We got Sarfaraz's innings has sparked a desire in me, a desire to witness... Why does it keep clicking? A desire to witness Pant and Sarfaraz back together in a home test match. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna see lots of runs, especially if it's against a minnow like England. Yeah, that would be exciting. We've got picture quality for the dressing room shots is one constant that continues to remain the worst for matches in India. It's a bit blurry, isn't it? I don't know what's going on, if it was the air, like a bit of fog. I don't know what was going on, but the man was technically through a cloud, but it still made for a great image. So I think it almost added to the theatre of it being a bit blurry. It was very funny though. 6 out of the 15 players have already made their debut and become successful. The underrated 2016 badge of the under-19 team. Ooh, okay. How many can we name? Let's do it. We've got Ishan Kishan. We got Sarfaraz. Look at Sarfaraz. Nice. Sundar? Is that Washington Sundar? Who's this guy? I know this guy. This guy. Did he play for Delhi? Oh, this guy looks awfully familiar. This guy does too with the glasses on. Is that Patadar maybe? We got Avesh Khan at the back here. There's Avesh. I don't know. I don't think I can name any more, to be honest. I don't think I know a hell of a lot of them. So six of them have made their debut. Avesh, Sarfaraz, Sundar. I mean, Ishan, did I say? Bro, there are so many. I don't know. How many can you guys name there? If you can name every single one of them, you've got the knowledge. That's all I'll say. What does this mean for the next 4 days? Reverse swing on day 1. Jimmy and Bumrah. Absolutely loving it, especially that man Bumrah. I mean, have we already forgotten what he did to Ollie Pope's stump with a bit of reverse and a bit of angle? He absolutely tore it out of the ground, so I'm expecting more of the same. Very much of the same. And honestly, I predict that he will bowl Joe Root middle peg. Just a random prediction, but it came to me in my dream last night. Here we go. Mohammad Hafiz's terms as Director of Cricket has ended due to a recent administrative... Hold on, what did I just say? Administrative... I'll edit that out. Shift at the Pakistan Cricket Board has ended. Okay, I'm not going to lie, these guys make changes to their board every 24 hours. They need a TV show. A CSK kit for 2024. Let's have a look. What's different? Ooh, there's a few things different. Let's see if I can point them out. So we've got all the stars here. Those aren't new. Have they added Whistle Podu to the back? I think that's new. Obviously, they've got the... what do you exactly call these colours? Because I know in Australia, we just call them army colours. But I know they have different meanings everywhere else. They've got on the back, I like that. The little stripes on the back. Obviously on the shoulders. I like that. Other than that, it's pretty much the same, but I like it. CSK with their yellow is always one of the best, let's be honest. And we've got the last one for today's video on a video call with his brother Mashir after the day's play. I am fine, brother. Whenever I struggle with a bit of batting, I feel really good after talking to my brother. Man, what a last few months it has been for this family. His brother dominating the Under-19 World Cup. He's now Sarfaraz playing for India in a test match. His father being a really cool guy. There's so much to love. So, hey, that will cap us off. I hope we all enjoyed this memes episode on the Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Where should we leave it on? What? No, we're going to leave it on this one. Hey, this is one of the best moments. I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see everyone in the next one.